Okay, I'm broadcasting again. I'm gonna see if it'll. Well, so far so good. If you can jump in for a second, maybe you can see what I've built. Okay, that's the bar. I haven't named it yet. I thought about naming it after you. How about calling it? Okay. All right. So there's the bar. I've got a general store built over here. Now, if we come over here, I've actually built a clothing shop. I haven't put no stock in yet. And also a barber is operating out of here.
Let's see what kind of clothes you've got for sale.
Children of Adam. The word about the peace.
Okay, so now we've built that. I'm leaving these two buildings alone because that's what's originally there. Barracks for all the settlers. I put a barracks in. Makes it easier for me to keep track of them. My Slocum Joe.
Hi.
I never met someone that did the captain's dance before. Hard times.
And also, I'm built an armory. And across the way here is actually going to be my house in this area. This is the front room that I'm building. This will be the kitchen. I've built a bedroom in here. I've got a little bit of it started. This is my porch, and then we go down a few steps, and this is my dock. I wanted to make it feel a little bit like where I used to live years ago. So I made it look a little bit like Minnesota. Are you impressed? Well, thank you. And note, I did not use no mods. No mods were used for this. The only thing that was used was Creation Club and glitches. So yeah, I've taken this island and actually made a town out of it. I figured this is one of the largest settlements in Far Harbor, so why not? And the best part is, the rug glitch helped me put that in place. I've got ideas that people don't seem to understand, that sometimes I come up with some very unique shit. But I know you know this because you've hung around me for almost a year now. Alright, let me go to Sanctuary real quick. Okay, hang on. Okay. You can get away with some pretty cool shit that you can't normally do. Give you one for example. How would you like to get rid of the, if you're building at Red Rocket or something? Now you know about the roofing job that I did here in Sanctuary, right? Okay. Now that project's not done yet. But my ultimate goal here is to actually make Sanctuary look like it can actually be so here's what I did here. Now let me know what you think. It's not quite done yet, but as you see, I refloored it, but I could not get rid of that, so I could not do it completely. But as you see, I mostly refloored this whole house.
Huh?
Ah, there's Bandit. I haven't done much with this yet. I've just been doing, little spots here and spots there. But I do have a working Slocum Joe. Let me know what you think of this one, guys. Oh, don't worry. Even the castle's going to get a modification on my end. Just you wait. If anybody's watching, give me ask me anything on this, because I'd like to hear what you guys think. And I have not touched Red Rocket. Nothing is done here. Everything is nearly original. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys how to how to hide a window. What's up, Noble? I ain't going to be on long. I'm just showing you guys some tricks I've learned. Unless you want me to go back to Far Harbor and show you what I built. You want to see that real quick? Okay, now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here. Now watch this. I'm going to show you a trick that I've learned. That's going to be about 4 wide, maybe 5 wide. Okay. Okay, now, here comes the real fun part. I need to put this in here. I need to put this out of the way for a second. I'm going to store all my stuff. Okay? Now, we need the pillar. This is where I use the concrete one. The concrete one works really well for this glitch. Okay, I put it about there. A little closer. Okay. Now, see how it's catching? Now watch if I can catch this right. Might have to be a little higher, but oh, I gotta move it over. Now you're not gonna be able to hide all the trash, but how you like that shit? Now just move everything you want right where you need it. And see how it makes the floor look a little bit nicer? You know, I mean, you can't get rid of all the trash. I mean, that's a gimme. I fucked that up too. Shit. Ah, fuck. Okay. We're gonna need to take this out again. Alright, put that back in place. Now you gotta be real careful with this shit. If you don't get it just right. So we're gonna grab our pillar, like so. Okay, now we got our pillar. Now catch it. There you go. Now watch this. There we go. Right. Move it over just a little bit. Use it. A little higher. There we go. Let's look at our handiwork. Now you are going to have an edge. That's an understandable. But what you think? Doesn't that make it look a whole lot nicer in here? Well, see, I think so. I think it looks really nice like this. You can do the same thing with the roof, but you just got to make sure you have a pillar to set it. You know, you have to have the pillar to work it. Because you guys know how I operate. No mods. Okay, now you're probably wondering if the doors work. There you go. So if Noble's still here, am I still a genius? See, you can make this red rocket look like an apartment. And that's the way I see it. Anybody? Got any questions? Because I'm not going to be on long, but I wanted to, at least give you guys something to see what I've been doing. But for those who weren't here, I got to show you my Far Harbor project, at least for Longfellow's Cabin before I go to bed. I want you to see what I've built. And I watched a little bit of the School Zone to learn how to do that. So I got to give a shout out to those guys over there. The School Zone's a pretty cool channel. But as I said, I wanted you guys to see what I built in Far Harbor. Now I know that there's 4 settlements. You got so much to worry about. I got a huge project planned for the Echo Lake lumber mill. That is going to be my biggest project. Most people like to do shit on Spectacle Island, but I got to do one on. So let me show off this real quick. I need to make it daylight so you guys can see what I've got planned. Now Goku just saw this, so I want your opinion for the rest of you. Alright. Now it's raining, so we need to change that. I got one left. I'll use it here. Alright, here we go. Okay, now originally there was a lot of trees, this building here, and this one. Well, now we have added a bar. Take a look. It's not done yet, but...
You talked to Cassie Dalton? Shame what happened to her family.
What's good today?
Just so hungry all the time.
Now if we go up here, a shop, and a barber. So yeah, there's that. I need to put some steps in, I think, if I need to. Over here, we're getting a general store built. So here's the general store getting built up. We're going to put stock in here too.
Damn fog got in my lungs.
My lake house, right there. Here's our Slocum Joe here in Far Harbor.
That must be 30 years? More? Since someone did the dance like you?
Hey,
I'm scraping by.
Then we have an armory built here.
If the fog doesn't get us, the storms will.
excuse me.
Children of Adam are dangerous. Don't trust them. What the hell is a synth anyway? Eh?
And I'm getting this built, my house. Well, with that said, guys, what do you guys think of what I've done?
No nay, never, no more.
And here's our husky. This is Rufus. What do you think? I think a lot of people have noticed this.
Never look a trapper in the eyes. They're something else.
Now, some of the toughest places to build in is some of the bigger ones, but on that note, I shall be going to bed.